Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. I'm Brian Purkiss and we've got round 1 of the Commander of March Pace Tournament. We've got a 1v1 between NES630 and Quitch. Looks like we've got pretty much standard builds, identical builds even. Metal, metal, power, metal, factory. Both players are going for a bot factory. I'm really liking this map. We've got this lake right here in between the two players and this crack over here. So players are going to be going around either side and both players have the option of getting in the water right here. Quitch is really going to want to get a naval factory in here and get up some orcas and narwhals in here. Orcas to control the shoreline, so NES can't come over here, and narwhals to control the skies to prevent scouts and raids and stuff. And he'll even be able to use the orcas to control some of these metal spots right in over here, which is going to be a huge win for Quitch if he ends up getting in the water. We'll see. So Quitch is now just pumping out lots of power plants. Again, standard builds so far. Spawns are good. Both players didn't spawn with too much metal nearby. Quitch does have this metal to expand to over here, but NES has that, but Quitch has these metal to expand to over here. So spawns are fair. And we should be seeing storage. Now this is an interesting build. NES has walked his commander to recoup some power. Most players tend to just go straight power and build out about 6 or more energy plants and then build an energy storage. NES is going for a rather unique build, which is really interesting. He is putting out a storage, no storage so far from Quitch. I'm a huge fan of storage. I think storage buildings are very undervalued in Planetary Annihilation right now. Storage is just great for helping with fluctuations, particularly with energy, since various buildings use energy as well as bombers and stuff like that. So nice move from NES. Interesting stuff for having the metal storage this early. Metal tends to not be an issue, so it's probably a little early to get up the metal. I don't know. We'll see. So at this point, if we look, we've got these awesome new spectator features so far. Quitch is expanding much better than NES is, and Quitch has a much more efficient economy. But since his efficiency is maxed out, that does mean he's wasting energy, and metal, and we also have an idle commander here. First air factory out from Quitch. Oops, zoomed out too far. And off the scout goes. NES is really going to need to pick up his economy if he wants to keep up with Quitch. Right now, the unit count, which this unit count counts for both buildings and units. So while I like kind of some aspects of what NES is doing, I don't know. I'm thinking the commander not going for just straight up energy first was a mistake. Also, we see here we've got 2 fabrication units building 2 strings of energy. That is not good. You want to have the fabricators assisting each other and focusing down on the same buildings. That gets everything up faster and much more efficiently. I do like how NES built this radar though. And I wonder if we're going to get a fabricator kill from that scout, it would seem. Oh, no. The fabricator got just out of range, but it is very vulnerable. wow, NES's economy efficiency is just tanking right now. And he's focusing down on 3 different missile defense towers. That's just a big mistake. And we've also got these fighters over here that are gaining intel. Quitch is off to a fantastic start, and it looks like Quitch is going to win this because of, well, his much better economy management. Yes, this is an RTS game that is focused on combat, but economy management is just as important, if not more important, than actually when you attack with what. If you don't have a proper economy, then, well, this happens. Quitch is already stepping up and working on an advanced bot factory. We are at 6 minutes in, so this is good. It could have potentially gotten it up faster, but if you rush advanced too early, then you end up wasting resources on that when you should be focusing more on expanding during the early game. But if you look at the metal income and energy income, Quitch has a very clear advantage. NES really needs to be expanding more. He's got a bunch of idle fabricators and quite a bit of metal spots over here to the side and out towards the back that he needs to claim. Also, he hasn't even scouted out Quitch yet. Yeah, I don't think NES even knows where Quitch is. Oops, that's right. They changed the UI. Well, no, he does have the radar, so he does kind of have a general direction, but even then he doesn't know about the main base over here. He's probably assuming that Quitch is over on the other side of the North Pole. Let's see now. There we go. But both players are balancing out their economies, so things are starting to level out, but it might be too little too late for Quitch looking at those economy differences. We've got some raiding bots coming around here from Quitch. They're going to come here on the backside, and they've got an opportunity to take out some energy plants, or they quite possibly could be heading over to these metal spots over here to just camp and wait for fabricators. Advanced factory going up from NES. Let's see how Quitch's advanced bot factory is already done. There we go. NES has now scouted Quitch's main base, but Quitch's economy is now about to start growing very drastically as he gets those advanced fabricators out, and that's just going to be a huge step up, and the differences in economy are going to start becoming much greater. At this point, it's going to be increasingly difficult for NES to pull back. But if he does things right, he could potentially pull off a win. It's just very unlikely at this point. Some early economy, some early expansion mistakes can really throw you off. The opening build is just so incredibly important in pretty much all strategy games, especially strategy games of this style. So advanced fabricators are out, but it looks like they're just out on this waypoint, not doing anything. So there we go. Energy is now being built. We'll probably see this fabricator starting to work on metal here soon, and now Quitch is just going pure sniper bots, which is a strong move. Snipers are really strong units. They have very impressive range and do very high alpha damage, so they can take out buildings and even commanders very quickly. Advanced factory is almost done for NES, so hopefully he'll be able to turn around his economy and start growing, but it's going to be very difficult for him to recover from this. Golly, this spectator bar almost takes out some of the suspense of the game. It provides so much insight. We can put out predictions. And here we go. Vehicle factory is done. What are those? Shellers. Wow. Interesting move from Quitch. So far, he's building just nothing but the long-range units. Normally, it's a good idea to mix them up. Although those sniper bots actually are pretty good at anti-units. So, it's not too bad. Even so, with the new formations, units will now line up properly, so it'd be a good idea to mix in some vanguards. Vanguards do have built-in radar, so that'll be very helpful. And then those shellers will have some hard protection, because those vanguards have such insane health. Let's see. Quitch does have radar coverage, so that he'll be able to use those sniper bots to incredible effect. And let's see, NES is aware of incoming attacks, doesn't have any vision on what they are, although he probably has a hunch about them being sniper bots, because, oh man, everything is just disintegrating. Although sniper bots of his own are coming in and promptly taken out. Shellers slowly moving up behind, and NES's unit count is going to begin to fall. I've seen those sniper bots. They are able to take out those defensive structures no problem whatsoever. He needs to be not focusing on building these laser defense towers, as they are completely useless against the sniper bots. Instead, he needs to be either building pelters, walls, or assisting this bot factory to get out sniper bots of his own. And here we go, the sniper bots are moving around to the flank to get some wins over there. Ooh, wow, bold move. I missed this. Quitch got a fabricator to come all the way around the backside and put up some defensive structures, which, by the way, check out that new laser defense tower model. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so let's zoomed out too far there. Oh, those shellers are in trouble. If those bots get in too close, then those shellers will be able to do jack squat. And there we go. The bots have moved in and are taking out shellers, but they're about to run into this defensive line of laser defense towers, and there we go. They have to pull back. Let's see what else. Quitch. Since Quitch does have advanced out, well, both players have advanced, it is highly recommended that players build advanced radars. Yeah, the basic radars are great, but once you get up to advanced, those advanced radars are just so stinking good. Especially since Quitch is going so hard with the sniper bots and shellers, then having the advanced radar coverage, if he drops it even in his main base or over here or whatever, then he'll have full coverage, radar coverage over NES's base. Saw some stuff going on over here. It looks like there was just some bots and stuff moving around over here. Let's look at the backside of the planet. NES does have some expansion, but those are being taken out by these roving bots. Excellent move from Quitch to do that. There we go. Looks like Quitch did get up and advanced radar satellites somewhere. And we've got vehicles moving out from NES. Looks like they're headed around the other side of the planet. I'm really surprised and disappointed that neither player has gotten in the water. That's something that could be very helpful for NES. Get in the water, get in some orcas. He'll be able to take out some metal, a decent amount of energy, as well as an advanced vehicle factory if he does it right. He will have the difficulty of those shellers, which now outrange orcas, but it is potentially doable. Hulkins and Nuke going up from NES, and that Nuke is probably his only hope at this point. That Hulkins, it's just such an expensive structure and is going to be taken down here rather soon. There goes some of the fabricators, and this bot factory is about to go down with the advanced power to follow shortly. NES's economy is going to start hurting big time, and his total unit count is now dropping and is not rising any further. It's definitely getting to the end. Very good moves from Quitch. This match is a huge testament to the importance of the early build. If you don't know what you want to do with your opening build, head on over to the PA Matches YouTube channel. There is a new tutorial on the opening build, and hopefully that can help you out. If you do have some experience with the opening build, I would highly, highly recommend that you put in some effort into refining it and getting very good at the opening build. Just play 5 minutes, play 5 minutes of the match, play 5 minutes of the match. We've got some losses as these bots move in and are starting to take out shellers. Some nice wins from NES, but it's too little too late. And wow, lots more shellers are moving in. Here comes some sniper bots reinforcements. Let's take a look at Quitch's view. Yep, he still has full radar coverage. He really needs to pull in these bots yet and do just that to save those shellers, although there's no shellers left to be saved. Nice move getting up these pelters over here by NES, taking out some of these defensive structures and metal spots. Again, too little too late, but NES is going down swinging. Let's take a... Whoa, we've got some intermixing of metal spots. This is probably just unnoticed, and there were some build queues put up, and the bots have moved on. This is why late game scouting over the entirety of the planet is very important. This is quite a few metal spots that are just here ready for destruction, completely undefended. Oh, and I was too busy commentating. I missed the commander death, but we knew it was coming. GGs are up. Nope, I didn't want to go to the start of the match. Let's just watch the commander kill here. And speed it on up, and wow, you always want to keep your commander protected in the middle of the match, late on. But these sniper bots demonstrating what they are very good at. They deal a lot of damage per shot, and they are excellent at taking out commanders. Oh, and that was a big mistake to send the commander forward. Even then, it was the end. Good good game. Well played. Very well played from Quitch. That opening build sealed the deal. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this match. Drop me a like if you did, and let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time.